Hey YouTube, welcome back to the DTF Superstore channel. This week I wanted to get into a topic I've been seeing online, halftoning, and see if it's the answer to a question that comes up quite a bit. How do we make our prints softer? From my experience, that's going to depend on a multitude of factors such as overall design, fabric, quality of your materials, and this should go without saying, but the quality and performance of your machine. Maintaining cleanliness and proper maintenance of your machine is sure to produce the best results.
Stay stocked in printing with DTF Superstore's large selection and fast delivery.
A great place to start when it comes to texture and feel is going to be our design. With DTF printing, we are capable of achieving a significant amount of detail in our image versus other traditional printing methods. More colors, more detail means more ink. This is how we get that big sticker feel and paper bag sound that nobody likes. So we're gonna borrow a trick from our friends in the screen printing world and halftone our designs. This is the effect screen printers use to print photographic or grayscale images onto a shirt. This process converts our image into a series of dots clustered together in a pattern to create our overall image.
So by converting the image into a cluster of dots, we've now reduced the amount of ink needed to create our print. To do this, I'm jumping into Photoshop, opening a new project at 300 ppi. Create or drop in your artwork and make a copy when you're ready to go. I made a few different designs and pulled some stock imagery to test this method. While rinse and repeat, it definitely varies from project to project. Stick around to the end of the video to find out why. Copy your image over to a new project by right-clicking the layer, select duplicate, and then new. Head up to image, adjustments, and we're gonna click on desaturate. Go back up to image, highlight adjustments, and go to levels. Typically, we'll be wanting to set up a knockout to print on a white or black tee. I use this colorful stock image that doesn't actually have any white in it to remove, so we're gonna knock out the black. Go to image, mode, grayscale, back to image, mode, and then bitmap. This is the part where we start to set up our halftones. Set to 300 ppi, click the drop-down menu, select halftones. There's a few different options here, but we're gonna go with the dot selection. Play with these numbers a bit to achieve your desired effect. Lower numbers mean larger, less dots. Higher numbers mean smaller dots, but at a higher amount. The angle number is going to be the angle at which rows of these dots will be printed. I played with this a bit, but I tend to keep it around 35 to 45 degrees. Hit OK. Go back to image, mode, grayscale. It's going to ask us for some sizing here. We always want to go with 1, and we're going to click OK. Now go to select color range, hit OK, adjust your fuzziness here. I put mine around 192 to 194. Make sure the magic wand is selected, and we're going to click and drag our selection over to our original project. Line the selection up with the original and click mask. From here, I'm going to create a new solid layer, and I want to paint it black. Drop that underneath our halftones, and we get a glimpse at what our print's going to look like. Make note that we just pulled a lot of color data out of this image, so you're going to notice some saturation and vibrancy loss. To adjust this, select your halftone layer, go to image, and then adjustments. Make changes to levels, curves, vibrancy, and saturation until you're happy. Export your project into a friendly file for your RIP software of choice, and we're good to go. Right about here is where most of the halftone tutorials stop, but I wanted to dive a bit deeper. Once I started printing, I immediately realized my underbase settings needed to be adjusted. Once again, you'll have to adjust per project, per design, and desired outcome. My goal was to achieve a soft feel while using less ink and still maintaining a detailed image.
The overall winner in my book is the FET design. Simple, colorful, not too much white underbase sticking out, and it's super soft. Next up was our Fame design. I really like the turnout of the white tee, but our black turned out much softer. The skull design had varying results, but definitely didn't come out the softest. As for our photo print, we were able to keep the detail in the cat's fur no problem. Color and contrast definitely need some more adjustment, but we certainly achieved our goal of plenty of detail with a softer touch. That's it for me this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, shop DTFSuperstore.com.
With so many variations of the print, I decided it was best to do a sound test.